What's up guys, Squall-Leonhart1000 here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little new with my channel. I'm going to be beginning to do game reviews for different RPG Maker games, and what better way to start it off than with the horror game One Night. So, due to the fact that my recording software is not the best in the world, I'm just going to play through a little bit of the beginning while I talk. So, you guys will see a little bit of the game as it goes on. I have played through the whole game, so this is an honest review, so please no hate in the comment section down below. So, I'm just going to go through the basic points of gameplay here. So for starters, like all good games out there, there's strong points, mid points, and of course bad points. The strong point in this game, and if you want to pause the video to read this thing, go right ahead, but the strong point in this game is definitely the storyline. This game automatically captures you in the game with the storyline, giving you a character that's nameable, and you discover different things about the character as you play through the game. And overall, for that portion of the game, it's very, very well done. Sorry, just had to adjust my screen there for a second. But the story is definitely top notch. It takes place in an old complex that's been overrun by monsters, and you're playing as a nameable character, but his basic name is Colt. Very, very well done game. Of course, storyline-wise, it's very, very good. And now I'm going to go through the second point of the game, which I'm going to get into the mid points, and then I'm going to end with the low point. The mid points of this game are definitely the gameplay and the overall horror aspect of the game. The gameplay of this game is very, very well done, except the fact that there are a few things that I'm going to point out that I did not like at all throughout playing this game. Firstly, the fact of lack of save ability throughout a few points in this game, because I found that sometimes I wanted to take a break and just go eat or do something like that, and I simply couldn't shut the game off because I could not save my game, which I found very, very frustrating at times. And another issue with gameplay that people like and some people don't like, it's completely up to preference, like most things are, is the monsters in this game. The monsters in this game, you basically get 3 health to start off in this game. And when a monster hits you 3 times, you're dead. That's just the fact of the matter right there. And most people like that, but the big thing that I don't like about it, I would like it if there was a way to track your health, because you can get hurt by a monster with no health packs, even if it was once or twice, and you will eventually completely forget about how much health you have lost throughout the gameplay that you're doing, which is very, very frustrating at times. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the overall horror aspect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a basic scare right now that Dark Gaia created in the game. Of course, that's enough to make you jump. However, the jump scares in this game are little to none in this game, which I really don't think that this game needs any jump scares, as it's survival horror and its main horror aspect is on atmosphere. And if a lot of people are going to think that this game is crazily scary and want to shut it off after, there's an event error right there, but I'll go through that after. But pretty much the horror aspect of the game, if you let the game get in your head enough and let it really allow it to sink in, then you will enjoy this game. If you're gonna play this game just to like run through it or whatever, then you're gonna probably hate it. This game is really, really based on, I don't know what you want to call it, like preference. If you like a horror game that's filled with jump scares, filled with stuff like that, then this game is not up your alley. You should go get a different RPG Maker game like The Witch's House, which is filled with jump scares. I'm going to be doing a review for that later. And maybe even It would be good too. That one's a little more psychological too, but it has jump scares in it. This game, however, is mainly... it is survival horror, but the jump scares are few to none, like I've said, and some people will not enjoy that much at all. Now, I'm going to get through now the game's low point, which is the music, and probably it's mainly music and a little bit of event errors. Like you saw back there, I'm going to talk about event errors first. Is the same event occurred twice, and I make my own video games using RPG Maker, and I realize that sometimes that can happen when you press on 2 different tiles in a row, and it'll trigger the exact same event. But maybe you just want to do a switch or something, which I don't think Dark Gaia did in this version of One Night. But very few event errors, nothing really noticeable that'll really affect your gameplay negatively. And the music is the biggest negative point for me. Although I feel the music does create a very, very good atmosphere to the game. For example, right now, the transitions for it are just absolutely terrible. And I'm going to... the handle's still warm. I'm going to need a key. But, I'm gonna walk up to one that you're gonna notice right off the bat. I have the pickaxe so I can break down this door. But I'm going to show you a music transition, and this is one thing that it got very bad reviews about on the RPG Maker forums and whatnot, which is to be expected. But just listen. As you can see, that transition was very, very, I don't know how to call it, very sloppy kind of thing. Music, though, is well done. Although it's not professionally composed, it's very, very well done to create the feel of the game and whatever. But overall, this is a great game. Another point I'm going to go through is the graphics. You can review them on yourself just by looking at it, but the graphics are very, very well done. It does use a lot of basic default graphics that come with RPG Maker VX Ace, but not Ace, sorry. This was made with VX, just VX. But it does use a lot of the default graphics, but I don't feel that hampers anything in the game, because although the graphics, some of them are default, they really, really go through without the game. But anyways, you can review this game how you want it. Overall, I would give this game around a 7.5 to 8 out of 10. But some of you might give it a 2 out of 10, some of you might give it a 10 out of 10. It's completely on preference. I enjoyed playing this game, it's very great. But I also didn't like a few things, few event errors, the music transition I didn't like at all, but other than that, the game played smoothly for me. For more reviews on RPG Maker games, definitely subscribe to my channel. And I'm not just going to be doing horror games, I'll be doing actual RPG games too, reviewing those. So, click like, subscribe, and stay classy, guys.